So Torino, or Turin, is the capital city in a northwestern province of Italy. It is considered to be the Italian version of Detroit. Torino was originally a sub-series of the Fairlane, but things being what they were back in the 60s, by the 70s, the Fairlane was a sub-series of the Torino. The long and the short of it, though, is that the thing sucked on the track, so Ford teamed up with Holman Moody Racing, and the Torino Talladega was born. The hurdle was that to race NASCAR, you needed to produce 500 cars and 100 of them before the car could be raced. It's called homologation, and a lot of race series do it. NASCAR was a competitive business, and they became suspicious that all 100 cars weren't built. So they brought Bill France Sr., the president of NASCAR, to the Ford plant and proceeded to drive all the Torinos by so he could count them personally. Ford actually only had 40 cars, so as they exited one end of the factory, they simply drove around the back of the building to make another pass. There's a rumor that by naming the car after France's spanking new track, Talladega, well, Ford was a shoo-in. NASCAR has always been an interesting business. Hot Wheels introduced the casting in 2008 and continues to produce it today. Surely they have outpaced the actual production numbers, since it's generally believed that 754 Talladegas were made. That's all kinds. It comes in a variety of liveries, both racing and non-racing alike. It's always, this particular version is always a bit slammed, and it sits pretty low. This paint scheme is pretty wild, too. I wanted to do a Redline conversion. It seems to be a very popular thing these days. For me, that meant the casting should be polished. It's a process: file, sand, polish. It's that simple. How long it takes depends on what you find when you get the paint off and how intricate the casting design is. Curves, grooves, crappy casts all play a role. This one was pretty simple with lots of straight lines and flat surfaces, and I filed off the damn door handles anyway. I used the bearings that Jim Silva made. The car was pretty low, and I wanted to pick it up just a bit, and he actually lowered the axles to lift the car. I went as far as I could without sawing the chassis in half, and this is what I wound up with. I decided to go with Ford Blue to give some love to all the blue oval lovers out there. The red lines are Bright Vision. The chassis got black wash and some detailing. I painted the interior white, and I was very happy with Tamiya Clear Blue. But I really felt like a black hood would set this off perfectly. The hood is just Duplicolor primer. The windows were cleaned and polished, but were not treated with anything. Now, the best part about this is in about a week I'm going to give it away, so comment below and watch for it. I was also fortunate to sell some of my Gasland game pieces and got to color in another state in my quest to send a casting to each of the 50 states. Welcome to the club, Arizona. I hope you enjoyed the project. This is Time Rider, and I'll leave the light on for you.